Welcome back. From their fresh sushi creations to their signature cocktails, Sushi Confidential has a little something for everyone to enjoy the best atmosphere. And as you can see, delicious sushi. Joining me now to talk about his journey and teach me how to create some delicious sushi is founder and CEO Randy. Hey, Randy, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having us.
I'm so excited to have you. Yes, this is my first sushi demo, so hey.
Okay, well,
yes,
perfect.
I'm so excited for this. So tell me a little bit about you and how you got started.
Yeah, I grew up in San Diego and I worked on fishing boats. And that's where I got kind of accustomed to fresh fish and met some sushi chefs, and they were eating raw tuna off of the cutting board when I was cleaning it. And then started trading the fresh fish for free sushi, got addicted to eating sushi. The summer ended, went back to college, Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo, told my roommates about it, started to eat sushi there, but couldn't afford it on a college allowance. So kind of learned by doing, learned how to do it, moved up to the Bay Area to do my cancer research career. And my little side hustle at the time was making sushi part-time.
Oh, fabulous. And what is Sushi Confidential? Where'd that come from?
Well, I had a test market to make sure that I could open up a restaurant, and a lot of my customers said they were going to follow me wherever I went. So I did a little pilot study out of my house at the time, and it's kind of underground secret, and the name Sushi Confidential came out of throwing these pop-up parties at my house.
It's like my dream, Randy. This is amazing. And now you're Sushi Randy, which is
that's kind of the nickname I got over the years.
I love it. That is so much fun. Tell me what we've got on the table today. What do we got here?
So not only do we have a contemporary style sushi restaurant with a lot of different types of fun, creative roles, but we do a lot of corporate team building, sushi making classes, you know, doing all the high-tech companies. They want to be creative and give back to their employees. But here we have crab, spicy crab, and spicy tuna. We have a lot of different types of toppings here. Avocado and a cucumber, kind of the traditional. We have mango, macadamia nuts, tempura crunch, green onions, jalapenos. So we can be as creative as you want for your sushi roll.
I'm so excited, Randy. Hey, let's get into it. I want to get right on into it today. So where do we start? I'm going to go with tuna. Tuna's my absolute favorite. I love crab too. So any of this is fine for me. So yummy.
So we start off with a piece of nori. Nori is dried seaweed. That's what kind of gives part of the flavor of the sushi as well as the seasoned rice. Anytime we touch the rice, we have to make sure our hands are wet because it wants to stick to anything that's dry. And we're going to get about a tennis ball size of rice. If you go to an all-you-can-eat place, they're going to use a softball size of rice, but we're sticking with kind of a balanced meal today. And I'm just going to lightly spread this rice and cover the entire piece of the seaweed. All right, so nice even layer, maybe about 2 to 3 layers of rice. And then we flip it over. So this is kind of an inside-out roll. This is where kind of the California roll, originally came from.
Fitting.
So now we're gonna put so you said tuna. So we're gonna put a few ounces of tuna on top, and we don't spread it out like we did the rice. We're just going to put it right down the middle, just kind of mimic the roll. You like cucumber or avocado?
Both.
Both? All right, well, let's do a little bit of each. So
it's my lucky day.
A little bit of cucumber.
Yum.
All right.
So delicious. And how do you find the freshest fish?
Yeah, we have a number of suppliers that we work with, and it gets flown in from all over the world to SFO. They pick it up in the middle of the night. They take it to their refrigerated warehouses, kind of break it down into the amount we ordered, and then they do the deliveries every single day.
Yeah, awesome. So you make sure you got the best of the best. I'm sure.
So now we're going to finish this roll.
Yeah, what is the key to rolling? Because I feel like this is where I would mess it up. I have tried once to make it at home, and it just, you know, came all right out, coming out the side. So how do you do this part?
So one of the biggest challenges is you don't want to put too much in there. If you've ever made a burrito at home and beans and rice and sour cream and cheese and guacamole, you try to roll that and it blows apart and you have a taco salad. Well, we're not having a sushi salad today. We're making a sushi roll.
Perfect.
So you don't put too much in there. And then when you roll it, you want that seam kind of at the bottom there. And then I have my rolling maki mat. And we wrap it in plastic to keep it clean, and then the rice doesn't stick to it.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to actually let you form it. So put your hands right on top.
And then you're squish?
You're going to lightly squeeze it.
Just a little bit.
Perfect. And this is where you get the actual form of that roll.
Oh, this is so exciting. All right, let's see how I did.
So let's look at that. Go ahead.
Do you want to try? Okay, let's see how we did.
There you go. She's got her sushi roll right here.
Pretty solid. I love it.
So now we're going to cut it. I'll do that. Insurance doesn't require.
You use the knife, Randy.
So again, anything that touches the rice needs to be wet. So I'm dipping. Even the knife? Even the knife. So we're dipping the blade in. I can see water running off.
Oh my gosh, I'm learning so much.
And then we cut it in half. And then I take the other half here, and then I cut it in half again, and cut it in half again, and again.
Any secrets on keeping your fingers safe?
Yeah, just don't drink on the job, and make sure you're paying attention, especially at this part.
Yes, okay.
So we're just gonna reform this here, just to kind of get that form, and then we're gonna put it on this plate here.
Okay.
And this is where you're gonna get to put some sauces.
Do some toppings.
We have a ponzu sauce and unagi sauce.
And do I just kind of...
Yeah, just kind of drizzle it right on top.
This might not be the prettiest you've ever seen.
That's okay. A little bit of unagi sauce on there.
Okay, yummy. And Randy, we're going to wrap it up here. So while we finish this, tell us again where people can come and see you.
Yeah, we have a number of locations in the South Bay, Campbell, downtown San Jose, and Morgan Hill.
Awesome. Well, Randy, thank you so much.